Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here. Gotta start from the seed. Everybody see, where I'm at now. The gloriousness, the Corvettes, the beard, the chains, the hoes, the clothes, the crib. But you gotta know where all this shit started. You know what I mean? Like I always say, SRTF. Gotta start at the seed, get to the root, get to the tree, and consume the fruit. Have no fear. Count Drinker is here, my man Mike.
How you doing?
Back with another legendary supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Alright, well I got a big boy toy.
I see that
to play with here. This is the AR-10.
Yeah.
Now, this gun was invented by a man named Eugene Stoner.
Shout out to Eugene.
Yeah, so I'm actually showing you a gun not invented by John Rose Browning.
About time.
So, Eugene Stoner worked for a company called Armalite, which was a subdivision in the aerospace industry. And Stoner is a genius. He actually produced quite a number of guns for Armalite. But when he first came up with this gun, the idea was to give the U.S. military a new combat weapon.
Okay.
At the time, we were still utilizing the M1 Garand, which is a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful gun.
Okay.
However, its best days were kind of behind it.
Yeah.
Now, Stoner was a little late. They were a little late getting the gun to market and in front of the decision makers. And the guns they did get in front of the decision makers didn't work particularly well. So this gun didn't win military adaptation. However, it would give birth to its little brother, the M16.
Oh, the M16. I thought
right?
it was
AR-15.
M16.
So AR stands for armor. And so a lot of times when people say, we got to get rid of AR-style weapons,
right?
They think they're saying
assault rifle,
or automatic rifle.
Peon brain sons of business.
Yeah. So it stands for Armalite, which was the name of the company that came up with the design.
Give
right?
that information.
There you go. Now, when they originally made this weapon, it would charge along the side. Right? And we'll see that once we get around to looking at an FPL or that. So it was kind of funny because the AR-10 had a slightly different design than this, but that didn't work. They sold the patent to Colt. They also licensed the patent out to a number of other companies. And when people redesigned the AR-10, they actually redesigned it from the AR-15.
Wow.
Right? So this gun gives birth to the AR-15, and the AR-15 gave birth to all of the successive models of the AR-10.
There you go.
So we're going to be taking a look at this.
A little bit of incest going on.
Yeah, so I'm going to hand it over to you.
Give it to the big, ooh, I feel like goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Commando.
Yeah.
Shit like this.
Yeah. Now, here's the difference between this. So this is the 223 round.
223. Oh, that's a legendary round.
There you go. But that's...
Holy shit, hold on.
That's the AR-10.
Let's go to a whole nother level, baby. That's a baby 50 cal type.
Right, there you go.
Shoot.
So this round is called the 7.62 NATO.
Okay.
Right, so it's 7.62, so that's the caliber of round, so it makes it a 30 caliber.
Right.
And then when they talk about 7.62 by 51, this is how long it's referring to.
So 7.62 is right. Is that 36 is the AK?
So the AK is also a 7.62.
Right.
But the AK round is 7.62 by 39.
39. There we go.
So a similar dimension bullet, but obviously a lighter bullet and a shorter case.
Gotcha.
This is very similar to, say, like the 30-06, which was a longer case and older round. And again, when you're looking at ammunition and rounds, there's a lot of minutia that goes into it.
Right.
But when you build a gun, you want to design it around a specific round. And
so
that's obviously
basically built around the ammunition.
Yes, right. Because if you do it any other way, you're going to be very sad.
Right.
Right. In fact, this happens with the M16, and we'll talk a little bit more about that design in another episode, I'm sure.
For sure.
Where we'll talk about how the design of the round, how the round change made the weapon malfunction.
Scope, what is on, but you far, don't
You bet.
God
So
damn.
a 308 round is a very good long distance round.
Right.
It is not what we consider today to be the 1,000-yard combat round. However, 308 is used in long distance shooting at 1,000 yards all the time. It has a fair amount of drop at 1,000 yards, but it's definitely used all the time.
Still get there.
600 yards with open sights is a norm for this round. This is the military. This is our military round.
So that's the military round.
Yeah, that's our military round. You bet.
Damn.
So if you think about it,
so these flip like this, these rounds, or they go?
They'll go straight. The boat tail on this is a very, very flat pattern, and when it hits with a tremendous amount of energy. So the U.S. military adopted this round because they've been using the 30-06 round.
Right.
Now the 30-06 round, the 06 and 30-06 stands for the year that it was made.
Wow.
Right? So obviously they've been using the 30-06 for quite some time.
Yeah, that's a round I've heard so many times.
Yeah, and so the 308 is going to burn a little more efficiently. You're going to get a little bit of flight pattern off it. It's a little lighter, so it's a more modern version. And it's what they had made. This weapon lost in the competition, and eventually would be the M14 would become the military weapon, and of course the M60 full auto, right? The M60. Which was the larger full auto, and so any of your vets out there who are listening, they'll tell you the thing about the 60 is the sound.
The sound.
Yeah, it's and so the 308 round certainly helps to give it that throaty, cutting noise.
You want to feel like you're doing something.
Yeah. So the 60, as an infantryman, I can tell you, I love the sound of 60.
Yeah, this is heavy too. It's not like some of the AR-15. You see the light.
Right.
You can tell this is something different. It's an AR-10.
This is AR-10.
AR-10.
And you definitely need that extra weight
for that
because you are dealing with a significantly
big bullet.
And I don't think people realize sometimes how significant the difference in power when you go from a 223 round to a 30.
So this is 223.
Yep.
And this is that 7.62 by 51.
Yeah.
Fat boy.
Yeah. So this is what would be considered a true long distance round, a true full size round, a military round, rifle round. The 223, or what's also known as the 5.56, 5.56 NATO, is really it's a great round, but it's what's called an intermediate round. And just to me, it was and still is a rather odd choice for a mainline rifle. The 308, I think,
that's going to do significant damage.
Right. The 308, even in ball ammo, it'll knock you down.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, when we go out to the range and shoot it, we're gonna run a little experiment.
All right.
Because we're gonna be putting this bad boy on here, so I can see that right in 1 second.
Well, and by the way, what is that, sir?
This is a suppressor. This is made by a company called GSL.
Y'all can't get with these, baby. You gotta be federally stamped and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, you bet.
I get to shoot this suppressor, man. Hitman style.
Yeah. So now, they're not hard to get, but you have to wait. So you have to come in, get your tax stamp. We run all that stuff. We do your fingerprints. We do everything for you.
Yeah.
We send everything in for you, and then all you really need to do is wait. But sometimes
I'm gonna need all that, man. I want all my steps and all my certifications, so I want everything I could possibly get.
So we put that can on there, and so we're gonna run this both suppressed and non-suppressed. We'll see what the difference is.
Let's see it, all right, now it's time to shoot. Big caliber club. Big boy gun, yeah.
Bracket.
Aye.
And notice it's on safe.
Yeah.
I'll extend that out.
Right.
Got a scope on there.
Everything.
Hit fire when you're ready.
Just put it up.
Yep.
All right.
We'll see how loud that is.
Let's see how loud it is, man.
Right.
Ooh. This is that big boy shit, man. This ain't nothing regular, man. Hold on, let me get sturdy. Do that shoulder. Get my feet wide. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's how it looks.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Got me nervous, Mike.
All right, you're good. You got to hit that switch.
Right.
Take it off safe. There you go.
Right.
Perfect. Well done. Shit. Be on the balls of your feet.
God damn, I'm gonna go the balls.
Yeah.
Okay, I went too far now. You see that, Mike?
Yeah. Now run a couple together. Boom,
All right,
boom.
here we go. Now I'm gonna go crazy. Let's go.
Good. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and set it down.
Woo! I shot that. I was 32. Let's bring it in, Mike. See what I did, man. Because I think I did pretty cool.
You did well.
That's my first time shooting something that magnitude now. And I hit them in. Come on now, baby. Type, baby.
What's nice is so your three shots.
Right.
Right. You hit here, and then you just move. Right.
Right.
So that's not bad. So the weapon has no climb.
Right.
Now, if we were running a bolt action rifle,
right,
of this same caliber, right, your shoulder would be sore by now.
right.
Okay. So there's a lot more recoil. Now, we're gonna do something a little different.
Golly.
Because now we're gonna put the suppressor on.
Okay. Oh, suppressor
And
time.
I really I want you to think of what that push felt like.
Right. It was a big push too.
Right.
And that was my first time ever shooting something that big. And my first shot was this one, by the way. So to get some understanding, that was the first one, this is the second one, and that's when I ran it off.
Yep.
So don't play with me. I'm an assassin. Suppressor time. Okay, here we go. First time shooting this weapon. Big suppressor.
We got this weapon suppressor. We're gonna flip that switch to fire. There we go. You got it.
Balls of the foots, right?
Yep. Balls of your feet. That feel different?
Yeah, a lot different.
Lot less recoil, right?
Way less.
Yep. Go ahead and run those off now.
Ooh, come on now, don't play with them now.
Yeah.
Black Punisher. Let me see let me see the damage, man. I like to see what I did. Sometimes when I finish it later, I like to see the apples. I missed. I tried to knock his head off, Mike. I missed.
Right. Yep.
I was trying to take him out.
You got one.
Bullseye, baby. What's
Right
up?
there. Right?
Come on now. Leave that boy alone, boy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That boy type assassin.
Yeah, and and once you start running the gun, I mean, you just realize like it's just going to run.
Right, it's smooth.
Right? And you just don't. It's hard to explain when you tell people it's like a suppressor will make the weapon more accurate. Well, it really doesn't make the weapon more accurate, but it makes the more comfortable.
More comfortable. It's the comfortability of not having to
And
be
so
bracing yourself.
You're right. I'm not thinking about the recoil.
Just let it go.
Right? And so
Because I like when you say just rail it off and you just feel, okay, let me just go crazy.
Right.
And you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Legendary.
That's a big round going
It's
down
a big
range,
round.
right?
Well, come on, man. I just came from the gym, Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that called? The AR?
This is the AR-10.
Man, nice, legendary, woo, machine. I loved it. That was legendary. I'm out here. 3 of them.